Hi everyone. Excuse me. Hi everyone. Welcome to sixth period math. I'm Mrs. Rago and I teach this class, sixth period. The units of study that we are going to cover this year are integer and order of operations review. That's what we're in right now. Unit 2 is rational number arithmetic, and Unit 3 expressions, equations, and inequalities. And then Unit 4, percents and proportional relationships. And lastly, Unit 5, which is going to cover angles, triangles, and prisms. Grades and homework for this class. So the majority of our work will definitely be completed in class. This way we can cover questions and help students with specific needs during their unit reviews. Our unit summative assessments, so not any formative assessments that go on during the class, but those unit summative assessments, they're going to be worth 70% of their grade. So this will be at the end of each unit. Like I said, not including any quizzes. Those are just formative, meaning that just tells me what students know and what they still need to know. Homework's going to be worth 20%. It's Buzz Math. So Buzz Math covers all of the units and their lessons very nicely. So Buzz Math will be assigned as that practice as homework on a Wednesday, and then it'll be due that next Wednesday. Participation includes things like practice assignments and projects, but they're all going to be completed within the classroom, therefore being participation. So it's really hard that we're virtual, making sure that everybody is engaged and working together. So I'm using things like whiteboards, and I'm using strategies with OneNote because I can see everybody's work on there and we can do it collaboratively. So that's what I'm really pushing for as far as participation. So that's going to be worth 10%. Really, it's a completion grade. Did they complete the work in class? Did they finish it? And if so, then obviously they'll get those full points. That shouldn't be a problem. Our expectations. So these expectations were collectively agreed to by all students. They were also collaboratively thought of. So we as a group decided what it meant virtually, since this is something new for all of us. What does it mean virtually, right? Like, so what are our expectations when we're online? We decided 5 minutes or more would be considered tardy, and we were really generous with that time because we know students are going from class to class and maybe they just have to take a quick break, obviously use the restroom, maybe go get a drink of water or something. So we just decided a good 5 minutes would be more than enough time to go from class to class, and then we start class right away at that 5-minute mark. Being ready. We're saying be dressed, have materials, have your pencil and your notebooks and your notes, calculator, whatever you would need for this class available to you so you don't have to waste time running around looking for it. And then obviously eyes on the screen. So being ready, your eyes are on the screen instead of on the teacher because obviously I'm behind that screen. Participation. We all decided, to ask questions. You have a little hand raise. You can raise your hand and I can see, or they have like a little button where they can press and a little hand pops up. We have a chat session in our team, so they can use that chat session. And I have that up during every meeting. So if they have a question that they don't want to share with the whole group, they can type it in that chat session and I can answer it for them back in that chat session. And also email. I really do stress to the kids that if they ever have questions outside of our class, that they email me. I look at my emails all day, all the time. So I will definitely get back to them and answer their question or set up a meeting to help them wherever I can. And the other thing was being respectful when someone is speaking. So again, online, it's really hard. It's very easy to talk over each other. So just being very aware that when someone is speaking, we either mute our microphones or we just hold off on talking until they're done. Wearing proper attire, no pajamas, hats, blankets over your head. We talked a lot about what that proper attire might look like. So how you would dress if you went to school. And then being in a location without distractions, sitting at a desk or a table so you can have paper out and a pencil and you can write on something. It's really difficult to be in a chair or a couch or something and have your laptop on you and also write in a notebook or do something that you need to do on a so they're saying sit at a desk or table with a chair and really not on your bed. That is not ideal, not an ideal place to do schoolwork. Our resources and learning methods. So some things, Buzz Math is going to be our homework assignments. Math Playground is something that works really well, especially with unit rates. That unit will use Math Playground a lot. The Teams Class Notebook. I use OneNote a lot now. It's a very, very nice way to be able to share and be able to see what they're doing at the same time. Hands-on manipulative lessons. So we are going to have, there are virtual manipulatives, and I'm going to use those throughout the year. Hands-on equations, hand-to-mind, tape diagrams, number line strategies, and we will use Ames Web Progress Monitoring for our math portion. All of these things go with each unit, and we'll be utilizing all of those. If you have any questions on any of them, please just feel free to reach out and let me know, and I can elaborate on any of these resources for you. So we plan on having a really, really good year this year. Hopefully, it's a weird, different kind of year. I'm learning technology as well as the kids, so we are learning together, which is really nice. And hopefully, they'll get more and more comfortable with reaching out. Please encourage your students to email me or reach out if they ever have any questions or they need help. I can definitely do that and get back to them. And if you have any questions or anything that you'd like to share or need to know more about, please contact me too. My email is probably the best way to contact me, but you can also call the school and ask for my extension. And if you have to leave a voicemail, I'll certainly get back to you as soon as I can. So again, if you have any further questions about this class or anything at all, please, again, feel free to contact me. I've really, really enjoyed getting to know your children so far this year, and I feel like we're going to have a really good year. It's only been, what, a week and a couple days, but we're off to a good start, I think. So thank you all so much. You have great, great kids, and thank you for sharing them with me.